Good morning, it's Delusion Dispeller. And here's a thought. When I first got on YouTube, I came on basically sharing facts about narcissism and narcissistic abuse and letting people know that we believed them, that they were abused, and that they could get out of the abuse if they wanted to a lot of times. And if they couldn't get out of it, that there were ways to cope with it so they didn't internalize the verbal damage that was being done to them. I always told them if they were being physically abused to make sure they got out, of the situation in a safe manner. Always. That was when I first got on YouTube, which was back in the 1990s. Now, over the last 2 years, YouTube has started live streaming, which means you can be a movie star, a TV star. Everybody can see you and hear your thoughts. With one little tweak added in, a lot of times they can respond to you at the same time. You can form friendships. You can stir up people that become your enemies, whatever. I'm talking in general on YouTube. That's how it's become. Now, as of recent, just about every YouTube room I've gone in, other than the factual ones that are talking about diet and exercise, politics, astrology, witchcraft, religion, whatever the topic is, other than those rooms that are talking about facts and beliefs and, non-emotional, human to human type issues, other than those ones that are not talking about those things. What we have on YouTube now on live streaming is people talking against people, bringing maybe private issues into a live chat, or maybe just talking about how somebody speaks funny, or how somebody, I don't know, has some issue going on in their life, or whatever, dogging somebody in some way, or dragging them, or criticizing them, or whatever. That's what YouTube Live has become. Go in just about any chat room in this area of YouTube, and you hear somebody screaming at someone, calling them names that I don't repeat because I don't talk like that, or bringing up issues that are happening behind the scenes into the live stream situation. I was taught by my mom, my foster mom, the Bible, pastors, churches, whatever, that if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. I've failed in that. I've said bad things about people, generally behind the scenes in private conversations. I'm going to do my best with Yahweh's help to let every word of my mouth from now on, if I'm going to talk about somebody, it's going to be something I like about them. It's going to be something positive. I'm going to do my best to go back to who I was when I was in the Word of Faith movement, which was bless and don't curse. Don't say bad things about people. Now, if you have something between you and another person, it's fine to say, well, we had something happen and we're just not speaking right now, or something like that. But to actually sit and get into what you don't like about a person, the negativity, put downs, making fun of how somebody talks, making fun of how somebody looks, criticizing something somebody said, and it's negative, I'm staying away from that. I'm not doing it in my chat room. I'm not doing it in my videos. The only thing I will talk about, if there were like narcissists in my life and stuff like that, yes, I will talk about that. And in fact, I have been cleared by the narcissist to discuss that. So yes, she's fine with me telling what she put me through, what she did to me. Because I've actually talked to her and she said, hey, that's what you do. That's how you make money. If you have to tell people how rotten I was to you, that was who I was. It's not who I am now. Fair enough. So that person has given me the right to speak about them. Other people I speak about, I either change the name or I just talk in general and say this person, this woman, whatever. And that's how it's going to be. And that's only because I'm giving examples of behaviors. Now, as far as dragging people or talking against people on YouTube, I see no point in that. I even cryptically talking about people, I see no point in. I don't want to talk about so and so and what they said to so and what this person doesn't like about that person and how that person's a beep and this person is okay and taking sides and I like this person but not that person. It's just Dee Dee has started to become started to stand for DD, done with drama, because that's what YouTube Live has become. Every room I go in, can you believe he said this? Can you believe she said that? I just don't know why they're doing this. Every room I go in, it doesn't matter which room it is. The main players here on this section of YouTube have resorted to making their live streams about speaking against other people, and I don't want my live stream to be like that. I don't want that to come out of my mouth. I don't want my life to be like that. Because honestly, if the other person can't see what they're doing, and if you can't see what you're doing, it's a stalemate. You're not going to go any further. You're not going to resolve anything. You're not going to change anything. So why not just peaceably head on your merry way and leave it there? That's what I'm doing from now on. I'm not participating in tearing people down on my live or anybody else's live. I'm going to do my best, and I'm not perfect at it, but I'm going to do my best. If I'm not going to say something nice about somebody, to zip this and not talk. If I'm not talking about facts of my own life and situations in my own life, not just always positive things, but, well, you'll see. You'll see. Just watch what I do. Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. Don't follow my bad behaviors. If I've had any, and I'm sure I have, don't follow that. Please be better than that. And I'm going to strive to be better myself. I'm going to go back to who I was before, where I blessed and did not curse, where blessings and cursings did not proceed out of the same mouth. Sweet water and bitter water should not come from the same fountain. That's what the Bible says. So, Yahweh help me. I am going to do my best to bless and not curse from now on. Period. So, I'm praying today for Yahweh to get me off on the right foot here and to make me someone that is, as they say, butter melts in her mouth or butter wouldn't melt in her mouth or whatever. Someone that people like to hear from. Somebody that people feel confident and, secure with. Not somebody that is a negative person speaking against people. That's not me. I don't do that. But I do know a lot of people on here are doing it. I just don't want to be doing that. Period. It doesn't accomplish anything. It makes you feel powerful for the moment to talk badly about another person. It makes you feel better than. And then that person will go and do the same thing against you. And then it's just all a bunch of people being negative about everybody else. And what does it profit? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just to give you a little, zap of power for the moment. And it's so much easier to find stuff you don't like about somebody than it is to notice the good about them. It definitely is for me. It's very easy for me to be critical. I grew up with a lot of critical spirits around me in my life. And the first thing I want to do is find something wrong with somebody or something and talk about it. I'm not doing that anymore. With the grace and help of Yahweh, I'm going to be better than that. I'm going to not be that person that does that. And I'm not going to be around people that do it either. Because when you're around people, there's a word in the Bible, a message in the Bible that says familiarity breeds contempt. A lot of times the people you hang with, you become like. So if I'm in a room and that starts up, I will leave promptly. I will not partake in it. I will not sit there and even say, yeah, you're right. Uh-huh. That's true. Or they did such and such to me or whatever. I'm not going to be part of that. I'm not partaking of that. I'm going to stay in positivity. And if that makes me a cockeyed optimist, an idealist, ridiculous, irrational, I don't know. I don't know what to call me. What is somebody that just only wants to see the silver lining and no clouds? That's me. That's who I am. And that's who I'm going to be. So, if I see any negatives start coming into my chat rooms, like any meanness towards me or towards other people, any bringing up, drudging up past conversations, any condemnation, any judgments, anything negative, it's just going to be blocked. I'm going to be the weird room of YouTube where there's no negativity like that. No people putting down other people or being put down by other people. I'm just not going to have it. My room's going to be strange and weird and like some kind of fantasy room or something where there's none of that talked about. Um, you know that song Home on the Range? I'm going to close with that. And this is actually going to be a song about how I want my room to be on YouTube. And yeah, people are going to think, "Oh, Dee Dee's lost it now. She's gone off the deep end. She's lost her mind." Maybe. Okay. So anyway, here we go. I might have lost my mind, but I've gained a sense of inner peace, and people will gain a sense of peace in my chat room. So here's the song, okay? Y'all have heard it before, I'm sure. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, and the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are no day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Well, these skies are cloudy, but in my chat room, there's not going to be cloudy skies. There's not going to be anger and angst and bitterness and gossip and slander and all that negativity and bringing up the past and bringing up situations of trauma and drama and frustration and anger and unforgiveness and bitterness. Not in my room. This chick is moving on and moving up. See you soon.